Welcome to Games Overboard. I'm PJ.
I'm Dan.
And we have bunch of things to talk about.
Yeah, it has been a very, to steal from Warner Brothers executives of the past, toyetic Christmas. Yes, that's right. You heard me correctly. Toyetic. That is exactly how they tried to market Batman and Robin. Worst Batman film ever.
Yep.
But let's not get on that topic. That's for another podcast.
Yes.
Before we could do any of this, I was going to say, are we going to start that, like, the whole, every episode now with me, like, doing the wheeze as the song starts up? Okay, all that can be cut.
Listen to my healthy breathing, guys.
That was a laugh, not an inhale. It was an exhale. Jesus Christ.
We played.
Yeah.
We played Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
And ants? What's wrong with you? Planes, Trains, and Automobiles based on the movie. I was going to say based on the game. Yes, it's a game based on that game. Man. The game based on the movie starring Steve Martin and the great John Candy.
This pod is off to a great start. Loving it.
This is not McDonald's.
So, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Dan got this for Christmas.
I got this for Christmas. That's right. Thanks to Angie. It is a 2-player only game. You cannot play with more than 2, and you cannot play with less than 2. So 2 players, that's it. The box is not that big. It's a really small box.
It's just a
normal card game. And while we were playing it, we realized it's a bunch of games in one with one overarching goal.
Yeah, it's a series of mini games.
Yeah, there you go, mini games.
And you're just trying to accomplish 3 mini games without losing 2 mini games. And oh man, like when I read that it was like dexterity based and it's like you'll be doing like silly things, I'm like, oh, that could be bad. But no, this is pretty fun.
It's fun.
We had a lot of fun with this.
It is a lot of fun. Angie wanted us to record some of the stuff, and we didn't get to because somebody was busy watching a movie. But no, it is a lot of fun. Some of the games are a lot harder than the others, and you have to meet your goal, whatever, on the 2 cards that you draw.
Yeah, so you have two cards every round. One describes the rules of the minigame, and the other one is the specifics that you have to reach to achieve the goal.
I'd say one is the rules, the other... Or one is the minigame, describing how the minigame goes, and the other is the specific set of rules that you have to play in order to score.
Yeah. Like, for example, one, you have to make a 4x3 grid of cards, and you have to toss a shower curtain ring onto someone's card. And so that's the rules, that's the left card.
Those are the
rules.
Right
right card says they have to be different suits.
They have to be different suits, or they have to be matching mileage, because every card has a number
value,
which is your mileage to get to the next location.
So yeah, the rule book didn't do a great job of describing that. We just kind of had to like muddle our way through it.
Yeah, we had to muddle our way through it, and there's go online, you can find a tutorial. People tell you how to play it.
Yeah. And that helped.
That helped a lot. Once we got that, we were like, oh, okay. And then we played, and we still played, and went, oh my gosh, we're stupid. We didn't read that card correctly. Mm-hmm. And we were able to do something...
every turn instead of just once.
Right,
yeah.
Right. So, like, that's with your memory match, whatever the hell they're called, games.
So, yeah, it's a tough game.
Yeah, so when it comes to the layout and the pieces, you get... A shower curtain ring, which honestly looks like they just took it out of a set of shower curtain rings. It's
Yeah, right. It's
you
just
get-
a literal shower curtain ring.
You get 4 types of cards. Each card, one deck for
Neil.
Neil, the other deck for Dell, of course, the 2 characters of the film, for those of you who have seen it. And then your other 2 decks are your minigame decks.
Yep.
And you got a black and you got a yellow.
Yeah.
You flip them over at the same time and you got your whole rule set up there. When it comes to package-wise, it's small, it's portable. Games are supposed to be portable, but it's not like the stuff we've been playing where you have to be able to lug it around like Gloomhaven or even Frosthaven, which you just broke out. Holy crap, that thing is heavy.
Yes.
But it's...
Look at us sitting over there. It's majesty. So, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
yes.
If you haven't seen the movie, it's like, do it right now.
Oh, it's classic. John Hughes classic.
And apparently there's like a 4-hour cut of this movie out there, by the way. Well, there was, but, all the footage was destroyed.
I think the movie's the perfect length. I don't think I'd want it any longer.
There's a whole subplot of Neil cheating on his wife, or her being suspicious of it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So there's all kinds of because
Shenanigans.
he keeps calling home like, I'm still delayed, and so she starts to get like real suspicious and everything. Which is why there's like a whole bunch of, other than the fact that he's home for the holidays, but like why she has like massive relief on her face when he finally gets home.
Right.
And she sees Dell.
That one of my favorite scenes is in the motel. Oh, where is your other hand? Oh, in between 2 fluffy pillows.
Those
aren't pillows. So, guys, this is going to be a really short and sweet one. If you haven't seen the movie, watch the movie. Pick up the game. It's pretty cheap. You can get this for like $20, maybe less.
Mm-hmm.
It is a lot of fun. I highly suggest playing this with your best friend, somebody that you're completely in sync with. And even then, you're probably going to have a fun, frustrating time.
Yes. Definitely. Should we pair this up with Mantis?
Yeah, let's pair this up with Mantis. Another card game that PJ got for Christmas here is Mantis, and it's done by one of my favorite cartoonists currently, named Oatmeal. His real name is Matt Inman.
Matt Inman, yeah.
This guy is hilarious. If you haven't seen his stuff, go check out his comics at theoatmeal.com.
They're fantastic.
They're fantastic. PJ and I used to watch these, read these, through college. So
yeah.
that was, how many years ago now?
Enough.
Like 12, 13 years ago?
Yeah.
We're dating ourselves?
2006 is when we started in college.
Oh,
Well, 2005.
No, 2005. Okay, we're old.
Yeah.
Anyway. Angie says she's older, but yes, but not by much. Okay, so this game is...
It's about mantis shrimp.
And if you don't know the mantis shrimp, guys, look them up. They're actually really cool creatures.
It comes with a comic book.
It does come with a little
which
comic. Which
explains a lot about why he picked mantis shrimp, and it's fantastic.
It is. So this game, this is a minimum of 2 players, up to 6 players. Again, it's a card game. Everything that you need to know is right in here. And if you haven't seen any of his games before, go ahead, like I said, take a look at his website, theoatmeal.com. He has stuff like Exploding Kittens, what was it, Monsters versus Babies?
Bears versus Babies.
Oh, Bears versus Babies, that's right, Bears versus Babies. Which
you got crabs.
Yes, you've got crabs.
So yeah, he has some great ones out there.
He has a lot of fun stuff.
One of the best things about the Oatmeal is he has a lot of, like, for all of his games, he always says, like, don't bother reading the rule book. This game is simple, and I made a YouTube video. Just watch the video of how to play.
Right.
Which is pretty great. And the videos are always just super fun to watch because they're animated with his art style.
Yeah, and they're always like 5 to 10 minute long videos. Like, to explain the rules, it's always less than that.
Yep. So this game is incredibly simple, where the back of your card... So all the cards have suits, their colors.
Right.
And the back of the card has a circle with 3 colors on it, and you know that that card that you're about to pick up is one of those 3 colors.
That's right.
So your goal is to... You have a tank of mantis shrimp in front of you, and you need to get them from your tank into a score pile. And you do that by picking a card up from the draw pile, and you look at the 3 colors on the back of that card. You look at what's in your tank, and if it looks like, if you think that your color matches what that card is, you can say, I'm going to score for this. And you flip it over, and if it matches any of your cards, they go into your score pile.
That's right. And when you score, you take, if you have them in your pile, you take that entire pile that you have of that color, and that you score it. Now, for a 2-person game, it's up to 15, right?
15. You need 15 cards in your score pile.
In your score pile. Now, if I just want to pick one up and put it in my tank, I can't score off of that.
But let's say the top card on the draw pile has a blue, a yellow, and a pink color in the on its back. And I see that Dan has like 5 blue cards in his tank.
Oh, yeah, like last night?
Yeah. So I can draw that top card and say, I'm going to steal from Dan. And I flip it over. And if it's a blue card, I can take all his blue shrimp.
He steals all my blue shrimp in the tank, which makes me angry.
And they go to my tank. And then I can try to score and put them into my score pile.
Right, but only if you say you're going to score while picking up the next card.
I am also going to try to steal.
Oh, you ass! Oh, I think you won the game. How many cards did you have?
Well, they don't score, remember?
Oh, that's right. Oh, crap. I'm going to try and steal. Yes! Not as many as I want my red cards back.
I'm going to try to score. No!
Yes! Okay, I'm going to steal.
Oh. I'm going to steal them back.
Ah! I'm going to steal those back. No, but I got a blue. All right, good enough.
So it's a really neat rule set. Where
it's a neat rule set, but it's also really simple. There's nothing chaotic about it, which is great.
Yeah.
The artwork is
typical oatmeal.
Typical oatmeal. It's on a whole other level. They're fun. They're wacky. This one is one of the first ones I've seen that doesn't have text on them normally to say something.
Yeah. It's just pictures, and that's
it's just the art, and the art is ridiculous. Like you've got a yellow mantis shrimp that's cooking tacos. You have a green mantis shrimp who's in the form of a tree. And for those of you in our audience who are colorblind, this is really cool because not only do you have a color to look at, but you have a symbol to look at too. So if the color doesn't do it for you, you can still match things up by looking at the symbol that's on the back of the card and on the front of every card.
Yeah. So I really appreciate when games do that.
Yeah, go the extra mile to make sure everybody can play.
Definitely. This game, though, at 2 players is fine, but I definitely feel like it shines with 3, 4, 5, more
definitely
players.
The more player, with any of the games of the oatmeal, I find the more players, the more fun it is, and the faster, or not faster, but the longer the game gets drawn out. Exploding Kittens, for example, 2-player game, it's frustrating because it's done like that. Yeah. You get 4 people or more, that game is a laugh riot. I also have the expansion Zombie Kittens, which I have yet to play. I'm very excited about that.
Should we just do them all?
Yeah, we might as well do
have a lot.
We don't have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, they're all simple party games. So the last one we have is The Godfather: Last Family Standing.
Okay, so The Godfather. When I saw this, I was like, "Ooh, I'm intrigued," and then I played it, and I now have a deep-seated hatred for PJ.
This is the party game you can't refuse. This is not The Godfather, the board game, which is like a beloved board game. But, like a very heavy, very long game.
Yes.
This is a card game. This is a party game.
It's a quick game.
Yes.
I'm sure it's longer with more people, but again, we only had the 2 of us to play this. So it went by really, really quick. And I swear to God, I'm going to kill your Don one of these days. For good.
We played, 5 times?
5 times. I think.
You've lost
all
5
of them.
times?
I've never won. I came close. So I hate you. So the game is set up. How many people does it set?
Up to 6.
Up to 6. Okay.
Yes. Up to 6.
Up to 6. Everybody's got a color code that they can have. white, blue, red, orange, some other colors I can't remember right now. Anyway.
Also, props to game designer Erica Bujoris for making the game, by the way.
Yeah, the artwork on it looks great. But every family gets their exact same cards. Nobody has a special card. And those are your family cards. You get 4 of those. Of course, you get 2 family mans. You get Consigliere,
and the Don.
And then you get the Don himself, who is modeled after Marlon Brando. Because you can't have the Godfather without having the Marlon Brando. You know, after
get those cotton balls on your mouth.
I'm sorry. Okay, is that better?
There you go.
Yeah. So this game, this game is a lot of fun. I will say. Even though I kept losing.
Right. So,
that's right. My family man is now the Don. What you gonna do about it?
Kill my family
man. That's right.
Man.
Yeah. You kill my family man. I kill your family man.
Oh yeah. Well, now you broke my heart.
Oh yeah. What?
You're nothing to me now. Pick one player with an active Don. That Don is immediately hit. Discard the Don card and lose 1 health.
You suck. It's something that because it's so simple and it's fun. You just want to come back to.
Yeah.
It's
called Last Family Standing. So all you're doing is just attacking each other.
That's right.
The whole
You're
time.
attacking each other. So you get the identical 4 family cards, and then you get a nice big deck on a draw pile that everybody starts off with 5 special cards in their hand. And these special cards are the things that you're going to use to attack people, escape attacks, or even do things like create alliances. Now, this is something that we didn't get to do because that's more of a bigger party type thing.
Yep.
But you've got a card that is an offer you can't refuse. And what's really cool is if you guys have seen the movies, you're fans of the books or the movies, a lot of the lines from these movies are right there on the cards.
Mm-hmm.
So I made him an offer he can't refuse. You put down that card and you cannot attack the person that gave you that card. There is now a truce.
Yeah, you have a rose and you give someone that rose.
Right. Now hold on, because the rose and the card are 2 completely different things, ways to play. The card, you lay down the card, and that says that for this turn, you and I can't fight each other.
Yeah.
But if I give you a rose, that's with a bigger group of people. If I give you that rose,
right.
that's an alliance, and I say, I can't touch you, you can't touch me, for at least 1 turn. Now, if someone doesn't want to uphold that alliance at the end of the full turn, they can give back that rose, and now all bets are off.
Yeah.
Now, that would be a lot more fun had we more people, and maybe I wouldn't lose so quick.
And you'll hear this because I'm going to cut in some clips of us playing the game. Hopefully it won't sound too bad with us thumping on the table.
I hope not.
But I'm still not sure we were playing it right. With
there is a little thing there that we did get confused. And if anybody has played this and knows, feel free to reach out to us and let us know that we're idiots.
Send us an email or let us know on Facebook or whatever. But because there are extra shots, which tells me that like if someone plays a card that negates damage, like the take cover card, that an extra shot would still get around it. Like, does the take cover card block all damage or just block 1 shot? You know,
right? That's I don't know,
and it doesn't say. It doesn't say in the book,
right? It's very unclear in that. So that's something I think that we'd have to look up a little bit more. That's really the only rule that was vague for us.
Yeah.
Everything else was pretty straightforward. We read it on the card. It's what happens.
You are sleeping with the fishes?
Oh, you dink!
Your family man gets bumped off, you lose 1 health, and I take one of your cards at random. Oh, wait, no. Steal 1 card and discard it. That one.
Damn it, that was my next move! Okay. Such a dick. Just for that, the Don sends his regards.
No, I take cover. See, now this is where because that has 2 shots. I block 1 shot, right?
Well, let's take a look. Okay, so any card that has these symbols deals with hit cards and the number of bullets they have. There are cards that can cancel bullets, redirect bullets, or increase the number of bullets.
It cancels bullets. Singular.
Follow specific text on the card for further instructions. Okay.
The specific text says, a card that's trying to bump you off.
This card will take the damage and then is immediately removed from the player. So I don't know if...
It takes the damage. So your damage was 2, right? I only blocked for 1.
Did you block for 1 or did it cancel out both? But of course there are cards that will get you out of trouble completely. Like you take a trip to what was it?
Sicily or Nevada.
Right. You can
Atlantic City.
And of course, cards that'll get you back any health that you lost. So yeah, like we said, it's a full game about attacking. And when you attack, you have to make sure you have enough bullets to take out the person that you're going after.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody gets 1 hit. Everybody only takes 1 hit except your Dons. They take 2.
Yep.
So make sure you have a card that has 2 bullets, or if you have an extra shot, make sure you take those extra shots with you when you do your hit. I know this sounds a little weird. It makes complete sense when you see it played, when you see it in action.
It's a Sicilian message with 2 extra shots.
Yeah, I'm taking cover.
Damn!
Wasted!
What a waste.
Yes, it was. Okay, it's your turn again.
Alright. Blood is a big expense. Hit twice with the gun in the mattress.
Yeah, that's okay, because I'm taking cover again.
God!
When it comes to the artwork is fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely fantastic.
Really
in
good.
fact, tonight I got to see a card that I didn't see last night that we played, and we went through the entire deck, so you must have hid it from me, you jerk. Which is one of my favorite lines, which is, leave the gun, take the cannoli.
Oh, yeah. I had that one last time.
And that'll get you back another thing of health if you get taken out. So you only get 5 health. Oranges.
Yeah, the health is represented by
oranges.
oranges.
The health is represented by oranges.
Which I didn't know, and the instruction book says, like in the movie The Godfather, all the Godfather movies,
all
oranges play a role in foreshadowing death.
Yes. Of course, it's most prominent in the first film when the Don gets killed.
Yeah.
When Marlon Brando gets
apparently
killed.
sometime before the horse dies.
Yeah.
It's there.
Yeah, there's there. Yep.
So I want to rewatch The Godfather. I've never seen the second one, too. So
you haven't?
It gives me a reason to watch the second one.
I think we're going to have a Godfather marathon, of course.
Except without the third one, right?
We have to, just to end
We
it.
do? Okay.
Yeah, we have to.
Okay.
Then we can do a movie podcast so you can complain about it.
So, just like Mantis, this one I feel like would really benefit from more than just 2 players.
Definitely. I mean, it can be played with 2 players, but it's a fast game with just 2.
Yeah, definitely. The components are really good. Like thick tokens.
Yep, they're
really nice cards.
Well, they're not in cardstock. They're
cardboard.
Cardboard. So they're thick cardboard. The
player mats are cardboard.
Yep, and the artwork on it, not just the cards. The player mats look great.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, everything's got the Godfather brand on it, but it looks good. And it doesn't seem out of place. It doesn't look like it's stamped there, and it doesn't really catch your eye too much.
And something that I said in our Dune Imperium review that I can echo here is I like that they didn't use screenshots of the movie.
Oh, thank God, yes.
So they had someone paint the likenesses of the people in the movie.
I don't think it would have worked out nearly as well.
It always feels cheap.
It does.
Always feels really cheap when it's just screenshots of the movie. The Firefly game does it, and for expansions and stuff, they're like, well, we just need like screenshot of this extra here, and they blow up the face, and it's all blurry looking and terrible.
You look at it and you say, is this a 16-bit computer game? What happened? So I guess 32-bit would be computer, right?
Yeah, so it's always good for them just like make their own art. Yeah, sure, it's going to cost more money and everything.
Yeah, but
it's
so
really, much worth it.
Really makes the quality look like you're getting your money's worth.
Yep.
Out of this. I think there's one more that we wanted to talk about that we had.
Funkoverse, but we didn't.
Funkoverse, yeah. We didn't really get to play that, so maybe we'll talk about that a little bit later.
Yeah, a later date.
Yeah, so...
Because I want to get my feet wet with that a little bit more.
Well, I mean,
we just played the intro.
We just kind of dipped our toe into it this time.
Yeah.
So maybe when we do a little bit more of that.
Yeah. And I lost, so we can't have a review with...
Oh, totally. We got to have a review when you lose.
No.
Oh, man, look. Okay, so the Funko Pop guys...
I will say we walked downstairs earlier today, and Shanna sees, like, the T-Rex looming over Deddy and Malcolm, and she's like, oh my gosh, this is the best thing ever.
Okay, so guys, we did one of the Jurassic Park.
Really good table presence.
It does. So we had one of the Jurassic Park Funko Pops, and it's the T-Rex and Ian Malcolm. So just to give an overview before we actually go through it, it's really neat. It's got two sides of the board.
It's a skirmish game.
It's a 2 to 4 person skirmish game. You've got your Funko Pops that they give you in the pack. One side for this particular board game, you've got the lab of Jurassic Park where all the dinosaurs are hatching, the hatchery, if you remember that scene. And then on the back side, it's the iconic T-Rex is broken out of its paddock in the pouring rain. And
the toilets there in the corner and stuff like that.
Just totally destroyed. So the artwork on that is really cool. The Funko Pop looks great. I mean, both of them are fun. And the rules... Like I said, we only dipped our toe in, so the rules are like kind of, okay. That was okay as an introduction. They get more in-depth, and we have yet to actually do the in-depth dive.
Like all we did was, it's like for first-time players, just play until you kill someone. Like until you kill one of the people's characters. And it's like, okay. So we did that, and that was the extent of it, really.
Yeah.
I'm curious because I didn't realize that I guess we'll talk about this more later too, but like you get a Funko Pop and then you have a token that represents a secondary character.
Yeah, that's so you can have up to more players.
Yeah, so like when we do a 2v2 match, is that secondary character going to be there or not? If you have all 4 Golden Girls fighting each other, is it just the 4 Golden Girls, or are these other tokens running around?
So here's the thing.
So that's why we're going to need another review.
We are going to need another review, but the thing about these Funko games is you can mix and match universes.
Yep.
So, for example, PJ has Jurassic Park, and the other he has Harry Potter. So you could have Harry versus a T-Rex. Who wouldn't want to see that? I do. I want Daniel Radcliffe to be eaten. Well, not Daniel Radcliffe.
I need to buy the Kool-Aid Man. The problem is it's like $30 and it's just the Kool-Aid Man. Like it's just him and his cards and stuff and like.
Oh wow,
that's it. Like,
wow. Oh, they paid a lot of money then for Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Oof. We're getting a shaking head of disapproval. Apparently, Angie doesn't like the Kool-Aid Man.
No.
She loves Kool-Aid. Oh yeah. I think we're gonna have to do a little bit of trademark infringement here. I think that has to be part of the show. Oh yeah.
We just have like a segment where we just talk about other people's IPs.
I think we need a theme song for that.
Yep. I mean, I already made one for Kyle.
You did make one for Kyle.
So I'll just make one of us going, oh yeah, in different octaves.
Oh goodness. Oh boy.
Oh, that's happening. Oh, that's definitely happening. Okay. This is ridiculous. This podcast has gone on way too long.
Oh, it has.
And it's only a half hour.
Oh my gosh. So, we're definitely going to dive into that. We're going to give you guys a more in-depth look at that and how we feel about it. But so far, I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
I would really like to get a copy of... There's another version of the same kind of deal. Mm-hmm. Skirmish game, different IPs mashed up against each other and everything. But instead of Funko Pops, it's really high-quality minis.
Okay.
And it's called Unmatched. And you can get like Bruce Lee versus Frankenstein, or something like that.
Oh, my money's on Bruce.
Yeah, and they're like really nice looking.
Wait, is it him with the yellow jumpsuit?
Well, they're not painted.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna have to paint him.
$600. We're not getting Bruce Lee.
Holy crap! That's more than the VR headset I got you.
All right, so let's wrap this up. Do you have any favorites? Any standouts from the group?
You know what? I can't take my eyes off The Godfather. That game, as infuriating as it is to play with you, it's a lot of fun. It really is.
I just hope we can figure out if we're playing it right.
Me too.
Because I do like the game. I just don't like the not knowing.
I'm sure if we do some more research, and again, guys, if you know, go ahead and contact us.
Yep.
Let us know.
Mantis, I really like Mantis,
like
and Planes,
Mantis?
Trains, and Automobiles.
They're all a lot of fun.
They've all been wins. I have to say, they've all been wins.
And we still have some more that are more party games.
We have a lot of games to get through from Christmas.
That's right. I've got Poetry for Neanderthals, the Not Safe for Work edition. So,
and I have the regular edition.
And you have the regular edition. That's right. We might have to take both of our what are they called? Spank sticks.
Yep.
Yeah, and each team should get a spank stick, I think. Yeah, for those of you who have dirty thoughts about this, I'm not going to dissuade you in any way.
I think it's just called like a Nope Club.
Oh, is that what it's called in the regular,
version,
the Nope Club? I like the spank stick.
Yep.
Of course.
One of my students, he had I think it was dirty laundry or something. He's like, make mess. Make mess clothes. We're like, what? It was hilarious. It was really fun. That's good. Oh boy. So let's wrap this up. We're talking about too many games here. So Mantis, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, and The Godfather. 3 great games, and Funkoverse on the way. We'll be talking about.
We'll talk about that.
Frosthaven's coming up too.
Oh yeah, I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I was gonna start soloing it, but I figured I'd wait for you to at least do the first scenario.
Oh, dude, yes, I would be honored to do that first scenario with you.
So we'll have to find some time because that's gonna be
that's gonna be a whole ordeal.
Yeah,
I really hope that our next episode we can have our friend Kevin on. To help us do some of these as well.
And he wants to teach us Quacks of Quedlinburg, which is supposed to be a very great game. Also, our people in Finland that are listening, like, you guys rock.
Yeah, hey, shout out to you guys. Thanks for listening. We're the 16th.
17th. iTunes said we are 17th in Finland right now. Get those numbers up. Only number 1 in Finland.
That would be amazing.
So
I just wish the United States would, hop on board. Come on, guys.
Yeah, come on.
Come on.
Anyways, I hope everyone had a great holiday. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, guys.
2023 is looking to be pretty awesome.
I think so. We're going to have a lot of fun.
Yes. So please check us out at gamesoverboard.com. Email us at gamesoboard@gmail.com. Check us out on Facebook. We just gave away our first bit of merch. We have mugs and t-shirts on the way. So congratulations to Linda Miller for that. And also check out our other 2 podcasts, The Well House Exorcism, that Dan has been on 2 episodes?
No, I think only 1.
Just 1 episode.
Just 1.
Where we talk about our real haunted house stories, and now we are just talking about famous haunted things and passing judgment on whether or not we believe them. And then there's Danger and Dice. And starting up very soon, we will be jumping into a full campaign instead of just one-shots all the time. So that'll be very exciting. All right, so lots of content coming in 2023, and we're really excited to see what all that brings. So thanks, everyone. We'll see you next week.